There once was a wise man who invented the wheel. And I think he was quoted as saying, "Stop trying to do what I did, smart man." It's Social Thursday, so I wanted to address something that a lot of businesses think they need to do that they actually don't. When we think about engaging our community, we want to start interesting ideas or create a club of some kind or try to make this call to action to make all of our fans and followers follow suit so that the word will spread about your name. But to that I say, you don't have to do that. There are lots of things already happening all over the internet that you can get in on and really leave an impression about your brand just by joining in on the fun. Now, we're not talking about the Harlem Shake, although I think you wish I was talking about the Harlem Shake. If you must, you're a little late and you just shouldn't. But one thing to note is that a lot of bloggers like to do things to get their audience excited and engaged with their site. For instance, Savvy Sexy Social is doing its own little chapter of Vlog Every Day in April, which we talked about on Tuesday. Essentially, I made a calendar and a sign-up form, and I said, hey, if you're gonna vlog every day in April, vlog with us so we can all advocate for each other. Here's a list of ideas on this calendar. Go to town, and we'll all have fun with it. Now, you could do that as the business. You could. However, I'm already doing it. So if you decided to join all of these fun people who are making video just for the heck of it, or maybe to try it because they haven't been able to do it before, then why would you not want to join that community? You already know that the blogger has a following and that following is going to be doing this, and if your brand name gets tossed into the mix, it's going to go noticed. This is just one example. I'm not trying to con you into doing Veda. I want you to do Veda, but that's completely up to you. There's a lot of other bloggers that do similar things. You'll notice on Instagram, there will always be that little calendar picture that goes around at the end of every month. So for April, we're gonna take a different picture for every day of the month, and everybody has to take a certain picture to follow this certain calendar for the month of April. And so that's just another example. That happens all the time. Photography is a really, really big one. If you can engage your Instagram followers and the followers of an activity already happening on Instagram by throwing your brand name in and joining the fun and contributing, why would you not do that? Getting back to the wheel example that I was giving, you don't have to reinvent it. You don't have to have your own thing. You don't have to slap your name on an Instagram photo and hope everybody follows it to a T for the rest of the month. You can do what somebody's already doing. Every time you advocate for another community by engaging it and putting your brand name on that engagement, that is a big thing for you. The followers of those activities are going to see what you're doing. They're going to see that you're listening. They're going to see that you're not all business all the time and that you're interested in encouraging other communities in growing. So as we reach the end of March, start looking around. Look for some design bloggers that are doing a photo challenge. Look for something on Instagram that's in your niche that might be happening. How can you get your brand name on some activity in a group or a club or an event that's already happening? Now impress the pants off of them, take a good picture and maybe even a good video. And that is where you're really gonna see some results. Thanks for tuning in this week. Just a reminder, if you like the things happening here, it's like in the last few days for you to vote for me for Best Blogger in Columbus. That link is in the description and definitely in the sidebar of Savvy Sexy Social if you can't find it for some reason. Would really, really, really appreciate those votes by March 31st. And if you send me the screen grab, because you can only vote once, then I will enter you in my little contest. A little contest. $25 Amazon gift card to a random helper of my blog. You guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you next week for Veda, which starts on Monday, and also regularly scheduled Savvy Tuesday. See you then.